The TTC wants to fix a $73 million problem, passengers skipping fares. And today's TTC board meeting was an emotional one. Many members of the public speaking out and saying there are better solutions than targeting transit users.
People ride for free because they don't have the money.
The walls of the committee room decorated with a new ad campaign targeting fare evaders as transit users point out the problems behind this strategy.
You should be moving gradually towards a free transit system, and instead you're spending money to intimidate people.
The intimidation tactic has been unpopular, so TTC board members are under pressure to look for practical solutions.
You can't talk about fare evasion without talking about fare enforcement, and the way that we do fare enforcement needs to be a thoughtful and considerate way.
Councillor Brad Bradford putting forward a motion to review the current strategies, with the priority being to keep customers and staff safe.
Checking for faster transit.
He suggests looking at a warning-based system and a sliding scale for fines.
The TTC has been carrying out a fare enforcement policy aggressively.
But transit advocates are asking the board to think again before hiring additional transit cops. The current plan is to have a total of 111 fare inspectors and 72 special constables on the ground by the end of the year to make up $10 million in lost revenue.
It's just this concentration of surveillance, criminalization of poor people.
But how about a system where passengers don't have to pay at all?
Have we given any consideration and look at models that exist out in other parts of the world where the transit is free?
Board member Councillor Jim Karagian is asking how much it would cost Toronto households in taxes to provide free transit in the city. After some rough calculations, they settled on approximately $1 a day.
$1,200 is something like about $4 a day. So the other side is we all pay $1 a day and it's over and done with.
Only children under 12 can currently ride for free, and that in itself is creating a headache for the Commission. The Child Presto card accounting for $12.4 million in lost revenue as transit riders fraudulently use the card that looks identical to the adult card. If you are caught skipping a fare, the fines can be steep, up to $450, and passenger fares account for 63% of the TTC's total operating costs.